I mean, we'll come on to it a little bit. Like, say, you can't go into too much detail, but you could have a situation in the City case where if they are found guilty of the maximum 115 breaches, you could literally have their whole, decade of success completely wiped out. I mean, from our point of view, I don't know what the Premier League stance would be on that, but it could be an absolute nightmare from the Premier League's point of view if the most successful team over the past 10 years in the Premier League, Manchester City, is found to have breached all these rules and regulations. It would just be an absolute, it would be terrible for the Premier League's point of view that this would be the case.
Yeah, and I think that's another thing with Evertonians, why they're hurting, because it almost seems like it's all too easy, it's all too straightforward to dish out this huge penalty to Everton, whereas City's just such a can of worms, just sets such a dangerous. If they're to do anything to them, like if we're talking proportionally, who knows? I mean, what you're doing, you're saying like City that go all the way down to the bottom and start again. I don't know. Do all other clubs, including Liverpool, we've ran them close a few times. Do they get retrospective titles? Maybe they're going to get that parade that they didn't get during COVID to go around with it. So, but I don't know. Yeah, it's so. I mean, I'm making light of what is actually a very serious issue there, but yeah, it's huge, isn't it? So that's another thing that this does. If everything's proportional, if Everton are getting 10 points for this, for not even going into administration, for, like I said, a technicality within what is like an arbitrary measure, as it were, in terms of profit and sustainability, that somebody, it's not like they're going out of business, it's some benchmark that somebody has set, and okay, Everton have been found guilty of breaking that, but to give them a 10-point deduction on the pitch, like I said, it just doesn't seem proportional in terms of what has happened and in terms of who is being punished. And we're not just saying that from an Evertonian point of view. I'm sure if anybody, you take your Everton hat off, and if you just look at what's gone before, it isn't proportional in any way. And like you say, it just brings the potential for so much carnage, as it were. I mean, with City, and it could go on and on, rumble on for years, because there'd be counterclaims, and I guess they need to appeal, and then there'd be all kinds going on. I mean, it just doesn't bear thinking about.